Good afternoon, guys. Today, your subject is food and beverage service management, and in this subject, we are going to do the topic training the staff and employee evaluation. After doing this lecture, I'm talking about after doing this lecture, what we learn from this that how we trained our staff by the training manager or the senior persons. Okay, you also going to for the IT. Okay, after this semester or in third semester you also visited for the IT in your hotel. So over there you learn all the things that is also called training. Okay, training process and employee evaluation. With the word employee evaluation, like what employees are giving us. Okay, how we evaluate our employees. Okay, on their job performance, on their skills, on their knowledge. Okay, so by these things we evaluate our employee performance. Okay, and by the training we give we make them more skilled and much better to set up in our organization. Okay, so let's start with the first slide. Training the staff. Staff training is a program implemented by a manager or a person of authority to provide specific staff members with a necessary skills and knowledge for their current role. Like whatever the employee coming in our hotel or in our industry, we just give training first to them to cop up with their role which we are giving to them. Okay, or with their current role. Maybe he is appointed as a waiter or appointed as a chef. Okay, or a server, or you can say that bellboy, GRA, whether or you can say that managers. Okay, senior posts are also need training. Okay, to improve their skills, improve their knowledge. So we can say that the senior person, managers, and the authority who's the person having the authority to give the training to the employees or to the junior persons or to the new employees or the employees we are recruiting for some positions. Okay, or for some specific positions. Okay, so it is necessary to increase or to give skills and to give knowledge to them to fit in their current role, or to if to fit in their role which he get from the organization. Okay, it often compulsory for some level of training to be offered to new members of staff as you prepare them for their role. Like it is compulsory at some point. Okay, the people or the employees coming new in our organization, that are or the freshers, especially for the freshers, we can say that uh, very much important, or the training plays a very much important role. If we take an example, like after completing your degree, like I'm just giving you example relating with you also. Like when you are completing your degree and going for the job, or you are joining some hotel or industry, what you can do, whether you done 1 year training or 6 month training in your you can say that in your degree or in your course, but it is mandatory for you also. They hire you as a JT on job training. Okay, maybe hire you for 6 months or for 1 year. Okay, depending upon the policy, or you can say that on the skills of yours. Okay, and some hotels may offer you some kind of, you can say that, 1 year JT. Okay, some hotels may prefer uh, to direct recruitment, okay, but then again you just learn something, or you just need a guidance, okay, kind of training from your senior persons, okay, because you don't know about that place or the job which you have to done, okay. So it is mandatory for some points or some levels you need a training to cope up with the work, or to, you can say that, familiar with that work. So staff is giving the training to prepare them to fit into their role, okay. Restaurant staff training for increasing efficiency, like why we giving the training to the staff to increase their efficiency, to increase their knowledge, and kind of effectiveness which we need in their, you can say that, work, okay. So there are so many points which we discuss further, like deserve a plan specific to restaurant staff training, like there are so many plans or specific plans to train their staff, okay. For restaurant staff there are some you can say different type of plans. For housekeeping there are some different type of plans. So uh, for restaurant staff training there is a plan specific, okay, deserve a plan specific to increase their skills. Assign the staff roles, okay. In training what we can do, we just assign them their roles, their duties, so that they can just cop up with the duties. Maybe if we give them some kind of task or some kind of duty, they may do wrong, or there are so many mistakes in there, but after doing mistakes they may learn from that, okay. So that's why we just provide training to them, okay. And explore different method of restaurant staff training, like what we can do uh, to increase the efficiency, or to increase the efficiency of the training staff. What we can do, we can explore some different methods of training, okay. Like maybe like development of technology, we are talking about, like maybe we developed in a technology, in the knowledge, okay. Some things which we are serving in previous year that are not serving like that, okay. So lots of changes are coming in the industry, okay, and in the world. So we need to you can say that train our staff according to that, okay. So that's why we just go with the flow, okay. By this only, or you can say that adopting new methods, adopting new technologies, or adopting new you can say the efficiency things, okay. What we get from that, we just you can say that go with the market, okay. What is the what will be the market trend, or what is the market trend, we can go with that. Then only we can uh, you can then hold our customers, okay. Get hold on our customers, and it generate more revenue in future also, okay. Set specific procedure of restaurant staff training, like to increase the efficiency, like we just put specific procedures, okay. There is if there are 100 employees, for that 100 employees we can say there uh, if the wiping if the wiping technique is for one staff and for two staff, if we are giving a knowledge about that for the same 100 staff, then only then again that will be the same, okay. Or the grooming standards, if we talk about the grooming standards, that also be same for each and everyone, okay. There is no compromise for with any staff, or any with any trainee, okay. And one more thing, if we say the service part, or the working timings for the training staff, that again same, okay. They should not know any partiality with the training staff, or the, you can say that, with the uh, your favorite ones, okay. Sometimes our senior, or you can say that our training managers may do favorism with some trainees, or may do favorism with some staff. So that should not be happen. Okay, that should be avoided. Okay, so specific procedure for each and everyone. Okay, we know how to go professionally in the hospitality industry or in the hotels. Okay, the casualty maybe we can do after the working hours. Okay, so when we are on work, we need to follow that particular procedure, the specific procedure, to train our staff. Okay, so these are the some reasons to increase the efficiency of the training staff or the restaurant staff training. Okay, training, some more points which is on next slide. Train your restaurant staff to use the latest technology, which I already told you. If you need, or if you want, that your name or your restaurant, your hotel name should be goes for years and years in the market, you need to adopt new technologies, latest technologies, new trends, new food trends, new service trends. Okay, so your trainee or your staff should be always use latest technology. That should like some at some places or at some hotels, the regular staff may use the latest technology, but the trainees may use the old technology, because they don't know about, they may think like if we give latest machines or latest things to them, they may spoil, or they may you can say that get in a problem. Okay, so that's why they may give old technology to them and new to their permanent staff, but that should not be happened. You should use, you should prefer, your trainee should use your latest technology. Okay, improve, and next point, improve restaurant staff efficiency by fostering a sense of teamwork. Okay, like teamwork, if we talk about efficiency, efficiency is always come after a teamwork, after you can say that the adaptability things. Okay, if there will be a teamwork in the training staff, that should be good. They will help in the future also, if they are going, or if people are going, or your employees are going to some other property, they may learn lots of things with the teamwork. Okay, so whether you are working as a trainee or as a permanent employee, you need the support of your all staff, especially when you are at a senior position. So give the knowledge to your trainee about the teamwork, how it helpful to complete any task. Okay, senses of teamwork. Okay, by the fostering a senses of teamwork, like by giving the ideas and by the knowledge about how teamwork, or how other our subordinates, or you can say that other colleagues who are in your team, that will help to reach your goals very easily. Okay, and it is very helpful for the organization also. Okay, if our all the employees work together, they achieve their goals, their budgets very easily in the lesser time. And next, improve your staff performance through pet projects. Okay, pet projects, there are so many projects, like performance, how to increase our performance, like there are maybe some kind of, you can say that example, if we can take programs like training programs, or you can say that a little bit get together. So that's the by that we can improve the staff performance though pet projects. Okay, or by giving some projects to them, or some little projects, like if staff is coming for that particular day, like if we take an example, today is your Thursday. On Thursday we are giving a task, some small task, or some project, kind of project to 5 trainees, and we just say that to complete this task, and we will do this, or we just appraise you or give certificates to you. Okay, so these will help to improve this your staff performance. Okay, uh, in next, when training your staff, your restaurant staff, sorry, teach service every day. Okay, like what services, what things we are giving to them. Okay, what are moral values and all that, that things we have to teach our staff. Okay, service every day, like we are just giving them, especially to the restaurant staff. Why they are saying that? Because they have to interact with the guest very much. Okay, they are not sitting at the back end, or just doing work at the back end, but they have to meet with the guest directly. So just teach them every day the service things. Okay, so that they can easily learn and build their confidence level to go in the front of the guest. Okay. Okay, next is your employee evaluation. Like after training, like we are just giving training to the employees and putting them onto the job. Okay, or after giving 6 or whatever the tenure for the, you can say that, for your training process, that will completed, and then we put it onto the job. And after that, we just evaluate the performance. On the basis of that, we just giving them the appraisals, their increments. Okay, and their positions. Okay, so employee evaluation, also known as performance review, like how much how many staff, or the staff what is giving the performance to the organization, and their goods and bads for the uh, organization, is a periodic appraisal of an employee performance by the manager. Like when we evaluate the employee performance, or we just evaluate the employee, what we just give a periodic appraisal, maybe after 6 months, maybe after 3 months, maybe after 1 month. Okay, that all depends upon the organization to organization. Okay, so of an employee's performance by their manager, like by the manager or by the senior person, or whosoever the evaluating the employee's performance by analyzing their, you can say that, by analyzing their performance, their task. Okay, their duties, what we are giving to them. So they just analyze, manage, and analyze their performances, and then they just give the appraisals to them. Okay, it is an opportunity to assess the employee progress, praise their accomplishment, and collaborate on goals to improve performance and helps achieve company objectives. Okay, overall, why we do employee evaluation, the overall advantage in this, that you can say that it helps to achieve the, again, company's objectives, or organization objectives, or organization goals. Okay, when we force someone to do these things, or we just appraise one person and we are not appraising rest of the 5 people. Okay, if we take an example, like if we are having 10 employees in our team. Okay, if I talk about myself, I have a 10 employees in my team, and I just appraise 1 or 2 employees, and rest of the 8 or 9 employees are not appraised, or get accomplishment, or you can say that I just not say any good things to them. Okay, what they think? They just think like in the on next month, or after that period, we also do better, and we just get a praise from our employer. Okay, or from our senior person. And you can say that maybe I just give them some kind of you can say increment in their salaries. Okay, so For that, they just start doing work, okay, like that 2%, okay, who get the appraisals, who get the increments, okay. By doing this, all 10 are working equally, okay, and what outcome I get, the outcome is my company goes higher, or you can say that my company is achieving their objectives of their goals in a very lesser time, okay. So it is an opportunity to assess the employee progress, like it is an opportunity to assess, like we just assess, analyze the employees progress, their performances, okay. Then we just accomplish them, okay, praise their accomplishments, like whatever we just want to give, we just give them, and collaborate on a goals to improve their performance. Like if there are some things are not goes well, okay, we just collaborate that, okay, and then we just put them, or just tell them how to improve their performance, okay, or how to set their goals, okay. If I say that how to set their goals to improve their performance, then only they can get same things, or the, you can say that opportunities or your appraisals are automatically coming to yourself. And next, help achieve company objectives, which I already told you, like after all these things, this is a cycle kind of, like if there is a, you can say that one thing is not happening in that cycle, a company can't achieve their goals or their objectives which they have set earlier, okay, or in the future, for their futures, okay. Benefits of employee evaluation, like what are the benefits? Employing communication between managers and employees, like it improving or improves communication between managers and employees. Like if we just appreciate someone or appraise someone, or just give, you can say that increment to someone, automatically as people, or you can say employees, talk to us, okay, they just discuss their goals, or they just discuss their problems with us, like I can't achieve this, why, what I have to do to achieve this type of you can say appraisals, or you can say that appreciations, okay. So two-way communication increase, or you can say that improves by the employee evaluation. Improving job satisfaction and retention, like after evaluating them, like we just giving all the appraisals, all the certification to them, their increments, what happened by this, like improving job satisfaction, like who's the employees getting, those employees who are getting appraisals and other things on the basis of their performance, they get satisfied, and they get uh, you can say that retention means like they just feel safe at that place, okay. They may feel safe, like they may feel like I can retain my position by doing this things, okay. So that's the reason employee evaluation very much helpful in the satisfaction purpose and for the retention purpose, okay. In next third point, increasing performance and profitability, like increase their performance, like automatically I told you, if there are 10 employees, 2 are working, the rest of the 8 are not working, if I give appraisals or increments to those 2 employees, for the same things, 8 are also start doing their work, okay. For by that my company achieve their goals, achieve their objectives in a lesser time, so profitability get increase, okay. Like profitability get increase, performance increase, okay. Some good employees, some like you can say that gems are coming in my organization from other organization, because they think like people doing, if doing their performance or giving their 100%, they also appreciate them, okay. So my you can say that my company, my organization uh, making the name in the market also, okay. So probability also get increase. In fourth point, identifying star performers and candidates for promotion. Like after evaluating all the employees, we just pick up the star performers, okay, give certification appraisals on the basis of the performance, and also promote them. Like somebody on level 2, we just promote them on level 1, somebody on level 3 or on operational level, okay, we just promote on senior or maybe just on middle level. So these are some of the points, okay, by this by evaluation of employee evaluation, we can do better for our employees, okay. And next, fifth point, providing help for employees who need further training. Like after evaluating, if 10 employees in my organization, 5 are doing well, 5 are not doing well, maybe from that 6, 5 or 4 need some training to do better. So I just got to know, and I just plan the training process or training course for them, to train them, or maybe employees discuss with me, discuss with me, we just need a training because we are not very much, you can say that, uh, familiar with this job or familiar with this task or with this new technology. So they just can say that also, to for their further training or further need of the training. And sixth, improving company culture. Like by this we also improves the company culture. People or the junior can communicate with the senior people, okay, senior can communicate with the junior ones, okay, if there is any problem on same level, they may discuss with the senior people, okay, they can come up with some solution, okay. So that also creates a very much culture, working culture or working environment in any organization, okay. Any doubt till now, you can discuss with me. Yes, any doubt, guys?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay, all clear?
Yes, sir, all clear.
Okay, okay. So we are move forward. How often are employees evaluations done? Like how often? Like कब कर सकते हैं? Okay. People evaluation, employee evaluation have sometimes been called annual reviews because traditionally most companies conduct them once a year. Like I already told you, some companies maybe conduct say after 6 months, after 1 year, or after 3 quarterly, okay, 3 months, okay. So most of the companies do this task, or you can say that do this evaluation annually, to just take a review or just do the annual review of their employees. And traditionally also, you can say, the most of the companies conducting them once a year. But it's hard for employees and managers to accurately remember everything and happened during an entire year. Like there is a difficulty also, okay, because it is very hard. Like if somebody give me this task, it's very difficult for me, maybe for you also, like to remember all the things of the last year, okay. So what we can do, we just create some kind of software, or we just create some kind of formats which we can send onto the onto monthly basis or weekly basis into the employees office, okay, and fill that formats, okay, and we just putting them, or we just putting them in one file. And after a year, when we do the actual performance, actual evaluation of the employee, we can just take an idea about that employee, like what he or she did in last 11 or 12 months in this office. So it is easy for us. But if we can say, that after a year we have to evaluate some of the employees. Okay, we can't accurately remember each and everything, and we can't accurately evaluate their performance. Okay, sometimes we may forget their good points and we just remember their bad points. Okay, that mostly happened okay, by the people or by the humans. Okay, so try to put into the, you can say that, put that data, okay, into the files or into the software or into the some formats, or you can just make papers, or you can just make a registers for that. Okay, by that you just prepare some, you can say that, some good evaluation and good performance evaluation for the, for your employees. And studies shows annual reviews do light to improve performance. Like if we can say, if we do all the employee evaluation, that is very much important, or you can say that very good point, that if we do evaluation of employees after an year, the impact of that evaluation is very much, you can say that, not very useful, or you can say effective to the employees, because it may very light. Okay, if we do the evaluation after a week, after 15 days, or after 1 month, or we just putting all that data into the register or into the format. Okay, we are not doing the actual review of that, we just preparing that data for the end of the year. Okay, by this only we can improve, or the employee improves their performance. Okay, because they know that data, or that, you can say that, study material, okay, is recorded by the employer, or recorded by the senior management. On the basis of that, we just get the appraisals and the performances. So they, you can say that, try to improve their performances on the daily basis. Okay, so avoid your, you can say that, annual reviews, or annual, you can say that, data to, you can say that, that is very much you can like to improve their employee performance. Okay, what should happen before and during an employee evaluation? Like what things happen before, like pehle and during, like uh, before and during the evaluation, like uske dauran aur usse pehle. To prepare for an employee evaluation, managers should regularly keep note on each worker's performance. Like before evaluation, before the evaluation and during the evaluation. Like what I say, like we can note each and everything. We can just make data, make registers for that on the weekly, or on the 15, or on the after 1 month. Okay, so to prepare for that things happened before the employee evaluation. Like these are the things come under the before the employee evaluation, the things जो पहले हो रही हैं. To prepare for an employee evaluation, managers should regularly keep notes on each worker's performance. Like what managers do, what top management do, whosoever the person having the authority to do this task, they what they can do, what they can do, they do regular check, regular keep their eye onto the employees, onto their workers, to check their performance and making their notes. Okay, making their notes, making their, you can say that, there are so many formats in which they can just put numbers, make text onto that, like how they, there are so many, you can say that, reasons, or so many formats, so many things. Okay, by which they can evaluate their performance, workers performance. So they keep regular eye onto their employees. That's way during the evaluation. Now it's time to time comes when there is a during, or when the actual evaluation is going on. That's way during the evaluation, it will be easy for managers to discuss specific example of employee strengths and accomplishment, as well as any concerns. Okay, like during the before the evaluation, what they do, they just try to note down each and everything, and after doing that, when the actual time comes during the evaluation, what they can do, they can do they just evaluate very easily. Okay, or you can say that evaluation will be very easy for the managers. And at that point, if somebody comes like how can you give me this score, or how can you give me this grade? Okay, sometimes some people may raise their hands or may raise issues. Okay, at that point they just give example of their that employees who just having the strengths and accomplishment, as well as also tell their concerns, like their loopholes also. Okay, their good ones, their bad ones, their appreciations. Okay, so they also write that also, and it's easy for them to tell those people who are not working well and they are just raising or creating any issue, okay, in that organization. Okay, so that is also very helpful for them to just tell them that employees are doing this and this, that's why we are just giving this kind of appraisal or appreciation or increment to them. And as well as any concern, like if there is any concern about that, like this is like suppose I say these are the strengths and these are the accomplishment of Abhishek, but Abhishek also having this concern, like this is this things Abhishek has to improve. So that are also, you can say that write it down by your managers or whosoever the person is responsible for the appraisal purpose. Clear, guys? Any confusion in this? Yes, any
No,
confusion?
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay. So let's move forward to the next one. Okay. Managers should also regularly continue during and before evaluation. What managers do? Managers should also regular measures each employee's performance using appropriate